Welcome back into Good Morning Jacksonville. We're pleased to be joined by a few special guests today. Kristen and Bo Littles with Toes and Tails. It's a rescue sanctuary, and they've brought a few furry guests with them as well. Guys, thanks so much for coming in. We see all the time there's animal sanctuaries, but I've never seen a raccoon rescue sanctuary. Describe to me how that element of everything started.
So we actually got started doing wildlife rescue back with Hurricane Irma. I was working at a vet clinic and we had a tiny baby squirrel that got brought into us. And so we kind of started rehabbing through that. We got involved with ARC Wildlife Care and Sanctuary in Nassau County, who we're sub-permitted with. And then we got our first raccoon in and just fell in love with raccoons. And we kind of started specializing in raccoons specifically.
Looks like this raccoon loves belly rubs.
She sure does.
Have you guys been getting in a lot of raccoons now after Ian?
So far we haven't gotten a lot of calls about raccoons. Squirrels this time of year seem to be really popular. It's kind of like baby season for squirrels, so we do anticipate getting a lot of calls for squirrels.
So, full disclosure, my wife is infatuated with Crystal's social media in particular. But how many raccoons do you have, and what's this little one's name?
Oh.
So this is Finn. He is our latest rescue. He just came in recently. He's in pretty poor shape when we got him, but he has made a recovery, attitude included. But yeah, we've had a number. We've probably lost count at this
I
time.
think this year we rehabbed and released 34 babies. It'll be 35 with
Wow.
Finn once he's old enough to be released.
What's usually the turnaround time between bringing them in and then getting them ready to go, I presume, back out into the wild?
Yeah, that's always our goal, is to release them back into the wild where they belong. The state allows us to rehab for 180 days. So we keep close track of when we get them, the care that we give them while we have them, and then within 180 days they're released back into the wild.
So if people find a raccoon that seems to have some injuries or they think needs care, can they reach out to you guys about that?
Absolutely, yes. We do encourage people, if they find wildlife, to reach out to us or another licensed wildlife rehabber so that we can step in and assess and help.
And is just online, or is there a specific phone number that they can reach out?
Online, also if you look up ARC Wildlife's phone number, that's our director. He'll usually reach out to us, especially if it's in our area, Nassau County. But you can definitely just reach out to us via message on Facebook, Instagram. However you can get a hold of us, we're happy to help.
I just can't get over how snuggly this one just loves the cuddles.
They're like stuffed animals that came to life. Yeah, exactly. So many times I at least get the sense that raccoons sort of get looked at as potential pests, but what's maybe a hidden trait about raccoons that you've learned that the public might not know? Because, I mean, first of all, Crystal's adorable, and then Finn, did you say that's Finn's?
It is.
You know, they just seem inquisitive little creatures.
They are.
Very
They're
curious.
Extremely curious, highly intelligent animals. They rank really high in intelligence, and their personalities are all so different. And we've had a lot of people through social media let us know that their whole, idea of raccoons and perception of raccoons have changed since seeing what we post on social media, because you can really see how personal they are, how intelligent they are, how interactive they are.
Well, speaking of social media, I know that Crystal has taken social media by storm with the game Accepted or Rejected. So some snack foods that maybe she's had and likes, or maybe she's yet to be exposed to, but we're going to play the GMJ, Accepted or Rejected. So hopefully this, if you'd be so kind to post this
We'll
on
see
your
how
social
it
media as
goes.
well, and
Yeah,
we'll see what
absolutely.
Crystal likes to eat. So,
Absolutely.
Kristen, I'll let you take it away. You can
What do we
host
got
this game.
here?
All right, so we have Cheerios. Crystal, you want to try a Cheerio? Want to try? Yeah?
Accepted.
Accepted.
We kind of cheat with that one. That's a known,
Oh, so
a known
that's a
accepted.
She
go-to.
loves Cheerios. Next we're going to try some salmon. Now, fish is a really natural part of a raccoon's diet in the wild. Want to try some salmon? Oh. Want to try?
It's like my toddler assessing food.
Yeah. So we have yet to find any kind of fish that Krista will eat, even though it's a pretty
Interesting.
natural part of their diet.
She's a picky
she's got her little
girl.
teeth showing. She's not interested.
Not a fan.
So salmon definitely rejected.
Not into the seafood.
And then we'll see if she'll eat
let
her
you do that.
banana.
So I've got to say, my dog loves bananas and has
Yeah.
gotten the last bite of my banana ever since I've brought.
Oh,
So bananas for
All right,
Nice.
accepted.
Bananas for the win.
Have you found that it tends to be fruits, vegetables? I mean, you said fish, not a big...
Yeah, not a big fan of that. Raccoons typically like sweet things, so we do try to keep her diet very healthy. So grapes are a big hit with her. She does love bananas. Some of the things that she doesn't like but are healthy for her, we'll actually sneak in a smoothie. We'll make a little smoothie with vegetables and seeds and nuts, the things she doesn't really like that much, and mix it in with some fruit, and she'll eat it that way.
I mean, that's smart. You gotta do that with kids too. So
Exactly. You gotta get creative.
Very similar.
All right, and Crystal, unfortunately paralyzed, but life expectancy, do we think she's going to be as healthy as could be going forward?
Yeah,
Any
I mean,
issues?
other than her leg paralysis, she's completely healthy. She has a team of veterinarians that monitor her care. So we anticipate a long, healthy, happy life for this girl.
good. Lots of Cheerios in her future.
Yes, lots of Cheerios, bananas.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for the
having
work
us.
that you do for
Thank
animals
you.
in our area. And if you'd like to learn more about Toes and Tails, we'll have a link to their social media in this story on our website. We're back right after this.